Morning mamas, I'm Chelsea B Yoga. Thank you so much for joining my channel. Today I wanted to show you 5 different poses that you can do in pregnancy using blocks and either a bolster or a pillow. It's recommended that you do ask your doctor before starting any fitness classes and that you're at least 6 weeks along. And remember to always listen to your body. If something doesn't feel good, come out of the pose. Let's get started. So first pose I'm going to show you is Shavasana. We're going to take our yoga block, placing it not on the lowest, but medium setting here, and the other one on the highest setting. So I'm going to show you first with your pillow in case you don't have a bolster. So placing it here, you see how that's holding it up. And bringing our hips back to the pillow, and you can either leave your legs crossed, you can leave them out, or if you have another pillow or bolster, you can put it under the thighs, which is a great release, or you can bring the soles of your feet together. Whichever feels comfortable, play around. So walking your hands back, supporting yourself, and gently lying back on the blocks here. And make sure that you do feel comfortable in this pose. If it doesn't feel comfortable, bring your hands down and you can gently roll over to your side and come out. But this is our pose, our Shavasana. Nice restorative pose during our prenatal yoga. I remember doing this when I was pregnant with both of my children, and it just felt so good because you don't really get to lie on your back during pregnancy, especially when you're bigger in your 3rd trimester. So having this supported Shavasana pose just feels so good. So again, coming out, coming over to your side a little bit, supporting yourself, and rolling back up. So there's pose 1. Again, either you can do it with your pillow, or you can do it with your bolster. Bolster is a little bit more support unless you have a thicker pillow. So those are really nice. The other pose I wanted to show you with the blocks is bringing our blocks in front of us and bringing your legs out as wide as feels comfortable for you. During pregnancy, our joints, our ligaments are already very open, so it's easy to overstretch. So don't push yourself. Pregnancy and prenatal yoga is the time to relax and love your body and just be in it. So it is not the time to challenge yourself. So bringing your blocks here in front of you, taking a nice deep breath, exhaling, releasing, gently leaning forward as far as feels comfortable. I'm not pregnant right now, so I might go a little bit further than I would be if I was pregnant. So making sure to just listen to your body, listen to your baby, and just give yourself what you need. Remembering to take deep breaths. Nice. So that is a great one for using the blocks. You can even use the blocks here and fold forward, closing your legs. That is our pose 2. Next pose is bringing your blocks to the front of your mat. We're going to come up onto our hands and knees. And coming up into our standing, bringing one foot in front of us. Our blocks are here, or they're at the highest setting. Let's put them on the highest setting. And you can just see what feels comfortable for you here. You can straighten that front leg. We are not twisting, so this is not a triangle pose. We don't want to do twists in pregnancy unless they're very gentle twists. So placing our hands, we can straighten the leg, or if it feels comfortable, you can give a little slight bend. Using the blocks here during prenatal yoga is great because we don't want to fold all the way over. And making sure you repeat with the other side when you're doing this. Using your blocks for balance. And just nice, juicy, restorative poses. So our next pose is forward fold. So bringing both feet hip distance, using our blocks in front of us, bring your hands to the blocks. You can look forward here, maybe tucking in your belly button a tiny bit, giving baby a little hug. Breathing down into baby, saying hi, how are you, I love you. Say I'm taking care of my body for you and for me. Good job, mamas. So proud of you for taking this time for yourself and for your baby. So that was forward fold. The next one we're going to do is legs up the wall with the blocks and with a pillow or a bolster. Using our blocks again. So this one's kind of tricky to get into if you have a big belly. I'll use the pillow here again because a lot of mamas might not have bolsters at home, but if you do have a bolster at home, I recommend using your bolster. Just more support. So, awkward to get legs up the wall when you're pregnant. No easy way, but bringing yourself, your butt back to your pillow or your bolster, gently and slowly lowering yourself down onto your pillow and bringing your legs. You can bring them here. You can make them wide if this feels comfortable. You can bring them, the soles of your feet together. I'm putting them a little bit higher so you can see what I'm doing with my feet. But you can bring them down, little hip openers. If you have a strap, you can place a strap around your feet as well here for a little bit of extra support. And only staying here as long as feels comfortable. But it's great to get off of our, feet for a little bit, get the blood flowing, and I know we can get really swollen when we're pregnant, so just letting that blood flow down. Taking some nice deep breaths while you're in this pose. And tricky part coming out, bringing your legs down. You can roll over to one side and come out. So those are my 5 poses that I recommend for prenatal yoga. Some nice, juicy, restorative poses to just ground ourselves, relax for the day. You can do those at any point. And thank you so much for joining me. I am so proud of you that you took this time for yourself. Rewatch this video, and I will be making more prenatal yoga videos. I'm Chelsea B. Yoga. Thank you so much for joining me.